Hi everyone, welcome to Book Reviews with SDN. So I'll be doing the book review of Nice Girl Don't Get Rich. I made a post about that and I saw comments, a few comments from some people who were really expecting wanting me to do a review about this book. As I said it before in other book review video that I had, in this during this time as I'm doing the book review, I'm not going to read all the book. It's not possible that I could sit down and go through 300 and how many pages? 346 pages. What I want to do is that I want you to get a bit like I want to boost your energy. Is it boost your energy? I don't know if it's that, but I want to encourage you to get a copy. Yes, I think that way is much better. I want to encourage you to get a copy and go through it because it would help you. And even if I take time to read this without you sitting down, getting a copy, read it by yourself, it's not going to help you. Yeah. So I started this book early June. It took me some time. It took me quite some time to finish it because I was juggling in between my work and trying to finish this book. But the book is very interesting, and for any girl, lady, woman who wants to succeed and who wants to impact her generation, I will advise you to read this book. And funny enough, I was going through Instagram today. I saw one lady from Nigeria. I think her page is The Diary of a Niger Girl, something like that. And she mentioned this book and she talked about this book that if you want to succeed, if you want to impact your generation, if you want to be a wealthy woman, you have to go through this book. And I was very excited and I commented under the video. I commented that I just finished this book. It was just so amazing and so encouraging. Yeah. So I'll be going through our rush going through some full points that I put down about this book. So, who is the author of Nice Girl Don't Get Rich? Lois Frankel is the author of this book, and I think she's from the USA. The author of the New York, so she's from the USA, New York, precisely. So, what is the book all about? I'll start from the first point. The core message. The book revealed that many women are unknowingly raised with the habit and belief that sabotage their financial potential. It's not about being nice or not nice. It's a bit funny because when I took this book and I saw Nice Girl Don't Get Rich, I was like, what does it mean? Does it mean actually you're not supposed to be nice? But it is contradicting. Actually, is it contradicting? The title does not really mean that you shouldn't be nice with people. No, it doesn't mean that. It doesn't mean that. So I'll continue. Number two, it talks about 75 money mistakes women make. And frankly, aligns 75 specific mistakes women tend to make when it comes to earning, saving, and to invest or negotiate. And that's true. Some example include waiting to be rewarded instead of asking. And I remember why I was going through the book. She said there are some people who know very well. There's some women, some lady who knows very well that they deserve more. They're supposed to get more than what they are earning, and they get afraid sometimes to ask for more. They get afraid sometimes to say I'm supposed to have more. They tend to avoid that just because they grew up with the mentality of the mentality or the belief, raised with the belief that a woman is not supposed to have more. Yeah. So, and she said, some example include waiting to be rewarded instead of asking for it, avoiding conversation about money, not investing early or consistently. That's true. Some of the point touched me. Some of the point really was, she was talking as if she was talking directly to me. Letting emotion control financial decision. Yes, I am. I can literally say I'm an emotional person, and I tend to give. You just need to talk to me with a tender heart and with sorry heart, as people used to say. And I can literally remove everything and give you. I'm an emotional giver. I've been trying so hard to work on that. And the coaching tip, the funny thing, no, not the funny thing, the good thing. yes, about this book is the fact that she gives also tips. Like she will give the mistake and she will give you tips that will help you to overcome those mistakes. Meaning she's not just condemning. No, she's not condemning us. She's talking about the issue and giving us the solution. Yes, I love that. So what coaching tip after each mistake? What make this book stand out is that it is action oriented. I love it. And after identify is it identify after you have located or after you have seen the mistake, the author will provide solution. She will provide practical solution that will help you. And this book is mindset shift. When you read this book, or the day you will go through this book, you will have a mindset, you will have a shift in your mindset. I think your way of thinking will change. Your way of thinking will be is it broadened or will be enlarged? Okay. So the book helps reframe how women should think about money. I love that. Power and self-worth. It encourages you to move from scarcity mindset to growth and wealth building mindset. Five, relatable story and real talk. Yes, in some of the chapters, she has story from different women, from different experience, women who went through some experiences in regards to money, and how their life ended up miserably. Is it miserable, or how they finished in a bad way because of wrong, because they were not aware of money. Yeah, I think money itself, we need to study about money. You need to know about money. You need to be well knowledgeable about money. Yeah, me too. She uses real life example that women can relate to, whether you are in your 20s, 30, or beyond. The tone is honest, direct, and motivating, like a coach who really wants to see you win. I love that. Yes. It was a little bit like because I'm an art student, and when I read it, it's like narrative, it's like a story. The book was like a story. There was some chapter where it's like she recounts stories, and I love it actually. I love it. I loved it. Empowerment and accountability. It challenged reader to take ownership of their financial life and stop waiting on someone else. That's true. A job, a partner, or a parent to rescue them. Yes. It is a guide to become financially independent and real self-reliant. Take away or call to action. See, so I don't want to make this book. So I don't want to make this video a big video or long video. I just want to encourage you to go through this book. Order You can order it on Amazon, please. It is really, really a practical book. Maybe what I can do is that I will start reading the first chapter, of the book. To tell you the truth, I can't read everything. Okay, I think I'll read this. Chapter 1 of the book. Women and wealth. Women have been so brainwashed by the destructive female culture that taught them to associate with money is sin, evil, and everything crude. And that will take an entire book to disentangle the subconscious fear and incredible fantasy that the simply now money evoke in most women. Women and money, what a complex relationship. We bemoan the fact that we don't have enough of it. We don't save as much as we know we should. And we too often rely on others to manage it for us. Despite the fact that in childhood, most of us get all the right messages about the importance of being financial independent. We do all the wrong things when it comes to accumulating the amount of wealth we need to be truly financial independent. Why? Because throughout our lives, we are given multiple and often conflict messages. On the other hand, we are taught about the values of money and the need to spend it and save it wisely. On the other hand, we are we are explicitly, is it explicitly or whatever, taught that it is equally important to be kind, nurturing, and collaborative. that our real role revolve less around money, but more around relationship. That's true. You know, the girl child is always made to be known. You are the one to take care. You are the one to, you are like the mother hen. You are the one to cover everything. And it talks more, it points more about other people. It doesn't talk, it doesn't point about yourself. You always taking care of others, and sometimes you forget yourself. I've made video about that. You should be your priority, or take yourself as a priority. Yes. This double bind cause little girl to limit their interest in acquiring health, wealth, ultimately their capacity to acquire it. They don't aspire to get rich. They can't see themselves as rich, or they reduce their opportunity to get rich. As a result, they frequently lack the skill needed to create wealth. I love it. I love this chapter. Getting rich require you to do two things: financial planning and financial thinking. I love it. If you are like most women who don't think rich, and if you don't think rich, you certainly don't consciously engage in behavior that will contribute to getting rich. So there are behavior that contribute in that will contribute, or that will help you to get rich. I love that. Let's continue. At the point at which you call yourself rich is determined by your values, your lifestyle, and the and your risk tolerance is not determined by someone else's definition, need, expectation of you. Being rich is about having the ability to live your life abundantly, you define it, however you define abundance. Although I realize that life can be rich in many different ways. I love it. For the purpose of this book, when I use the term rich, I refer to the acquisition of financial wealth. Most of us already know that one can be rich in love, work, family, and so on. You don't need another book to tell you that. Defining rich in financial term is another thing. The actual number, the point at which you consider yourself rich is something only you can decide. Most of us will never be as wealthy as the people on Forbes magazine annual list of the richest people in the world. Yet, you might aspire to more than you currently have. Therefore, throughout this book, when I use the term rich, I'm referring to the ability to live your life as you want, free from financial constraint. I think I'm going to stop here. But it's an amazing book, promise. You will love it. I encourage you to get a copy. And I believe that the content of this video is definitely going to encourage someone, boost someone to get a copy of this book and go through it. I can I don't know if there's soft copy. I'll try to see if I can get soft copy. And why not? I can share with some of you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you for liking. Thank you for commenting. Thank you for sharing with others. And hopefully I'll be meeting you with another book that I'm currently reading. I think it's in my backpack. Atomic Habits by James Clear. That's what I started. I'll come back. I've heard a lot about that book, and I bought it. I think I bought it this year. Is it this year? Yes, this year we had a book fair where I work, so I picked that copy. I picked also Rich Dad and Poor Dad. That's one of the books. That's my bucket list. It's in my bucket list, so I'm trying to go through all those books that I've marked that I want to read this year. So hopefully we'll see you again in another section of book review with STN. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and share with others. Thank you. Bye bye.